All right, guys, we're back. Youngbloods Rides and Customs. Today, we're messing with the 65 k20 again. We're gonna see if we can put some, get some angle iron together and make the bed work. Hopefully it'll have the bed on it by the end of this episode. But we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna take our little measuring tape. I actually got my wife to come out here to help me, so I know now that from here, fix that later, but we're not worried about that now. We're gonna see if we can get the bed on. From this edge to that edge right there is 88 inches, or 7'4", and side to side over here was 49, or it was 50 inches, but these braces over here, which I have off of another truck, are 49, so I'm guessing they have to be a ½ inch smaller due to the lip that's on the bottom side of the bed. I've already got these pieces off of a truck that I have, a parts truck that I have in my backyard. This truck is a factory cabin chassis, so this truck from the factory never had a bed on it, and it had that big metal wrecker bed on it whenever I got the truck. But we're gonna see if we can put an actual bed on it, that on there. So let's see what we get into. Stay tuned. All right, we're gonna see if we can get these angle iron pieces cut to the length we need. Got our measuring tape and Sharpie, and we're gonna see if we can get this all measured out. Let's get on this side. We're putting a long bed on this thing. One. Get all this cut out. Probably go ahead and get some time-lapse footage of this. All right, we've got our two 7'4" pieces cut out. This is kind of how they're going to sit in here all the way across each side, which is going to give the actual floor of the bed something to sit on. As the floor goes down, it's going to have to sit on this and that back edge back there. And we're going to have to make another piece to go from here to kind of fix all of this rusty mess. Back here, we're going to need to notch this piece. As you can see right here, we got to notch this out so that this will come down more. So we'll see if we can get to doing that, but that's the first step to making this bed fit on that truck. All right, now they fit a whole lot better. I've got to figure out exactly where I want the floor of the bed to sit. You can kind of see right, where's my finger? Right there along that line, the rusty line, where the original bed floor was, which is about 2 inches higher from where that is. I don't really care where it fits anywhere. I just want this back piece right here to be the top. So I want it to butt right up against this piece here, so that whenever I'm sliding stuff in and out of the bed, it doesn't get caught on this hump. So that really determines where it's going to be, and that's where I'm going to lift these up just a little bit and weld them to the side of the bed, is what I'm figuring. But I'm going to probably weld these to the side of the bed before I measure that brace, because it's probably going to change just a little bit, and I want it to fit how it needs to. So let's get to it. All right, so my plan is about every, I could do probably, let's do about 6 inches. Every about 6 inches, we're going to drill a hole through this metal all the way down, and then rosette weld it to the side of the wall here, which will probably be our best bet. We're going to do that on both sides, on both pieces of metal, and then after that, measure this front piece. So we're going to get to doing it. All right, guys, we've got the pieces laid down in here. I went ahead and sprayed all the way around with Eastwood rust encapsulator, which it says you don't even have to sand the area, directly apply over rusty surface. So this stuff I've used a couple times. It lays down very flat. It does not peel off like any other bed liner type stuff. I would definitely recommend this stuff to anybody. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but for the product and the way it comes out of the can and looks so good, I would spend it every time, honestly. I did go ahead and sand the, or I'm gonna get that one up. Yeah, this one. I went ahead and sprayed the back side of these two, since that'll probably be the last time that those pieces ever see the light of day again once they are welded to the sides of the beds, the bed sides. So we're gonna probably get down in here, make sure that the measurement from the top of this piece right here is same as this. A little bit of a difference. I probably want to put about 3/16 like a diamond plate on the whole floor of this, so I need to make sure there's 3/16 from this to the top of this. But we're still getting a lot closer than we were. We'll at least see if we can get it on the truck today. Let's get back to it. All right, guys, it's getting kind of late, but I've got the pieces welded in, the two 90-degree angles on each side. That should give this truck plenty of strength in the bed, especially once the full plate's in there. We've got our 3 bars here lined up with the holes that they need to be lined up with. Everything is straight, looking good on both sides. I'm gonna see if I can pick this sucker up and set it on there. The inside of the angle, when it's shaped like that, is gonna set right down on there. Should on all 3. The front 2 are lined up perfectly. This one is meant to kind of be sucked up to the bottom side of the bed. I probably will put spacers and just end up using this like one of these. It may not be strong enough, so I may have to replace that one, but I really want to get this bed set on this truck and see what the more of the final product is actually going to look like. Let me see if I can grab some friends to help me, but we're going to see what the final truck actually looks like. This is attempt 1, and I'm by myself, so I'm going to see if I can get that bed there, there, onto this truck. Started to be interesting. All right, guys. Finally got the bed where it's supposed to be. We got a proper gap all the way across. I'm probably going to put these fender or steps that went to the original fenders right here, so that everything will look, more uniform. You won't have this big hole. But I had to move the fenders back on this bed because these came off of a short wheelbase half ton, which means every single bolt hole had to be moved back about 3 inches, which was rather a pain in the butt. It was involved with a lot of jacks and blocks and to get everything back where they're supposed to be. But we still need to replace cab corners. We've got engine inside on a engine stand. The reason why I had to move these back is so they would be in the center of the wheel well, because they were way too close to this side. So, but 65 k20 is looking great. Got a whole bunch of stuff done. We need to replace the windshield. We need to fix these cab corners. We need to get the engine put in. Either need to replace or fix this fender. I've got a new one of these now, which just is kind of a core support, an exterior core support for the front of the truck. This one is the one that I had, and it's kind of rough down here, but I've got one that's better than that now. So this is where we're at on the 65 k20. Thank you for watching. This is Youngbloods Rides and Customs.
Thank you for watching Youngbloods Rides and Customs. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next one.